how to monetize your Facebook Live, right? So for one, if you don't have a big following, you can always do this and pitch right at the beginning. Tell them you have an offer. Tell them you have something amazing at the end. And so like for me, usually when I do a freebie of that nature, the amazing thing will be a prize. It will be a free call with me. It will be a shopping spree to coaching with me, any kind of prize. So I used to do paparazzi, right? If you're a product-based business, they could not win my paparazzi giveaway if they did not stick with me to the end. If I pulled their name and they were not there in the moment to claim whatever it is that they won, they couldn't get it. That would keep people on the entire live. I do the same strategy with coaching, okay? So first thing is to monetize, right? And this is where I'm going to use my whiteboard, okay? My whiteboard! I have a whiteboard. You want to... This marker's dead. I have so many markers, you guys. So you want to have, right? Fun prize at the end. Okay? So you want to have a fun prize at the end. It will make people stay with you to the end of your live video. It allows you to give the value, to make the pitch, to sell the things that you're selling if you're a product-based entrepreneur. But this is a huge one. You want to have a reason that they're going to stick with you to the end. That's a big, big one. Okay? Another thing, you guys, is you need to know what the heck you're coming on here to talk about. You're not going to come on here and be like, yeah, I ate a sandwich today. I have this bracelet for sale. Like, you want to know what you're talking about. I'm not telling you to write a script. I'm not telling you to know like bullet points of what you're going to talk about, but do some research before you go live. Like, if you're going to be like me and I'm talking to you guys about how to monetize your Facebook Lives, you better believe that in my head, I'm like, oh, you need to have a CTA. You need to have, you know, your topic. You need to know what you're talking about. You need to have a good title. And it's things that we're going to write down right here. So I, of course, made sure that I sat down and was like, this is what I'm going to talk about. These are the things that I need to cover in here because this is the point of the live. And these are the things that I'm going to offer you guys. Okay. So you want to make sure you have a fun prize at the end of your live to make people stay, to make them want to know what's coming at the end, right? So the other thing is your title, right? So you have your title. Your title should not be selling paparazzi. Your title should not be, you know, make 100, like how do I put this, you guys? You want it to grab my attention. You want the title to literally be like, ooh, I want to know what she's talking about in here. And so usually I put like a question that's the problem, right? Why you're not making money. In this group, with this training, it's different because I had a poll and I asked you guys what you wanted to learn. So that's why my title here is exactly what you wanted to learn. However, when I go live on my Facebook profile in the idea of I'm going to sell, for example, I'm going to go live later today and I'm going to be like, are you an overwhelmed mommy? That simple. That's going to be because if they're an overwhelmed mom, are they going to click my live? Yes, they are. So you want the title to grab attention, right? That's what you want. You want the title to grab their attention. You want it to make them think. You want them to want to click that play button. That's what you want. So grab the attention. The other way, this is going to get more people on it. Okay. The other way that you monetize, because you want a big audience if you're going to monetize Facebook Lives, is telling people, bring a friend. Bring a friend that you think would need this. Same thing goes for this. If you know somebody that needs to know how to monetize their Facebook Live, bring them on here. Okay, you guys? So that funnels them somewhere. Whether it's your profile or your group, that will funnel people. So don't say, share this. Don't say, Facebook freaking hates that shit. So you want to make sure that you're telling them, bring a friend, you know, if you don't know anybody that may need this, make sure you send this their way. You want to be careful with your wording. Okay? So, send to others. And it's a CTA is a call to action, okay? Ah! This is what happens when you go live. Did you see that? So anyways, so you want them to send to others to grow the audience, right? Okay, now remember I told you guys, there's a reason people are staying to the end. So at the end of your live video, you actually do an actual sales CTA. Sales CTA, okay? Sales call to action. What that means is that's when you pitch them your offer. So for example, you guys, if I was just doing business training right here and I was ending the live video, let's pretend I'd be like, you know what, you guys, I have this amazing offer for you guys. You guys can learn and I can teach you how to do all of this for your business in detail and make sure that you guys can implement it for your business in my low ticket membership group. Better yet, I'm going to offer you guys 2 weeks free trial in there. And then I would tell them, like, click the link below or PM me if you want in on this free trial opportunity and so on and so forth. And that's actually an offer that I have. I do have a low ticket membership where I teach all the business things. So you make sure that you have a sales CTA and you tell them to message you, you tell them to comment, you tell them that you're dropping the link in the comments, something that's going to funnel them in order to get to that paid offer, and boom, you just monetized your Facebook Live. They stayed to the end because they want whatever the heck you're giving up here, and you pitch before you do the giveaway. Okay, so that's how you get people in. You pitch the sales CTA, right, before, and then you're like, thank you so much for staying with me. So most active, right? Surprise, most active person. And you can say, you know, Betty, you commented 10 times, you win the blah, blah, blah prize. Or if you're on a paparazzi live or on I think I've seen Leroy lives where they put everyone's name into a pot for every time you purchase. You pull the name. That's the time. You pull the name, the person's on the live, guess what they won, woohoo, and you're live. It's really this simple, you guys. It's having a fun prize to make sure that they stay till the end. It's having a title that grabs the attention. It's having them send it to others so that more people can watch it in the future. And it's always ending your sales right before you give the giveaway with a sales CTA. So a sales call to action, right? And so it's a simple method. If you guys need more help implementing it, please shoot me a message, because I'm dead serious when I say that my membership group is where I'm going to actually teach people how to implement this with their own, like, into their own business. But this is the formula. This is my formula. I always make sure that my title's on point. If I'm doing a freebie, like the free course that I'm doing, there's going to be a fun giveaway at the end. There's going to be a CTA at the end. I'm being super honest with you guys when I say this, because whether you buy or not into my next thing, which is going to be my motherhood transformed retreat, that's completely fine. But I'm still going to pitch, and it's my right to pitch because you got a bunch of free value. And so you got to think that way. You know, it's your right to pitch a paid offer because they got a bunch of free value from you. If you are a product entrepreneur, you probably aren't ending with a CTA like this. So let's say you're product based. If you're product based, the formula is going to look a little different. Fun prize till the end, selling all throughout, title that gets their attention. For example, LuLaRoe will be like, "Are you a leggings addict?" You know, and that might be my life. Or are you a LuLaRoe leggings addict? Or I've seen Scentsy that's like Disney. I'd put like, are you a Disney addict? And then I would only go live about the Disney aspect of Scentsy. So really, you have to find your angle. What's your angle? How are you drawing people in? Okay, and that's your title. Okay, and that's for the product-based entrepreneur. You sell throughout it. Everyone who buys something gets to go into the pot. Everyone who gets another friend on the live gets to go into the pot, and then they can only win the prize if they stay till the end. And the end could be, if you wanted it to be a little different, have a bundle. The end could be you pitching for them to be a part of your team. The end could be you pitching for them to host a party. You have to be able to change the things that, you know, you learn, especially in here, and put them into your business. Because if you're not a one-to-one with me, or if you're not any of my paid stuff, it's not something that I do for you for free. So I want you guys to really think about this. I did this. I gave you guys the examples of how to do it for product-based and for service-based. So this is the way the service-based entrepreneur does it. I hope this helps. I'm going to go more in depth. If you guys have any questions on how to implement this, on how to make sure that there's a prize at the end, on how to make sure that you're doing the research so you know what you're talking about, dropping an awesome title that grabs their attention, you want to stick out like a sore thumb. You do not want it to say, you know, paparazzi, LuLaRoe. Sometimes there's like 100,000 other reps in the online space in your business. Stop using the company's name. I'm not saying don't tell people, like, they're like, what company is this from? Tell them the company. But that's not the aspect. The business is yours. I see so many people who are using the branded photos of their network marketing company. I see Scentsy. I see It Works. I see Unique. I see all of those companies everywhere, and that doesn't make me want to buy. I could buy that from anybody. Hell, I could go to the actual company website and just buy, and it's going to just assign me a random representative. So people buy off of emotion. whether it's an offer, like what I offer, the service based, or whether it's a product. So if you want people to buy from you, stop showing them the products, stop showing them the name of your company, and start showing them you using it, you wearing it, you on your face, selfies, tutorials of how you use it on someone else. Maybe your client used an amazing cream on their child. This is how I actually get people. I'm not in network marketing anymore, but I do have something else that I do that's with a company called Melaleuca that's all non-toxic products, and it's similar, only we're all customers. So the way I did that was I literally did a little thing where my kid wrote a permanent marker on the wall, and I showed people in my story how that shit just wiped right off. If you're a mom and something wipes off permanent marker, that's a godsend and you need it. And so that is how, when I do advertise it, that's what I do. I focus on the things that are important, and I focus on why I like it, and I share that. So stop with the spam, stop with the overthinking the lives, stop with, trying to copy everybody else. Your title should be yours. Your title should draw my attention. I should have never seen it before. You should have a prize that makes me want to stick to the end. You should have a call to action to have everybody, send it out to the masses. And then you should have your sales little pitch at the end, right before you do the giveaway. And so, like I said, if you're selling the product on the live, then your call to action at the end should do something step up. Get people on your team. Get people to host a party. Something else. Okay. And if you're a service-based entrepreneur, you're pitching your pitch. You're pitching your offer at the end. That's what you're doing. Okay.